Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 62 of this awesome, amazing Osu Let's Play series. In the last episode, we talked about the difference between pain and strain, particularly in your tapping hand. And in this episode, I want to talk about replay analysis, things to look for in your replays when you watch them, and also why or when you would want to watch your replays. And there's a specific third-party program that I want to show you guys, specifically in this episode, named Rewind, but I will get into that in a little bit. Before we get into the episode, I'd like to shout out, as usual, that I live stream every single day over at twitch.tv, so that will be linked in the description. But if you want to hang out with me or watch me play this game live, ask me questions, anything like that, please stop by, say hello. And also, bonus points, if you tell me that you came from this Let's Play series, then I will be very, very happy to see you there. So in case you guys did not notice, also I am back on the stable client for the start of this episode because I do want to show you this third-party program named Rewind. So this is something that just came out in open beta a few days ago, actually, and very, very excited to show this to you guys. But basically, I'm just going to show you the program and how it works, and then I will talk a bit more about replay analysis. So let me grab a simple replay. So open the program. Actually, let me just show you. So I have the program open already. Looks like this. Very cool. Wholesome is okay. Homepage. You got OC University shout out sponsorship, except it's not really a sponsorship. Basically, partnership. So Rewind was developed by someone named Abstract. Very, very, I guess, passionate. I really, really respect this project of this replay analyzer a lot. But he reached out to me and he was like, hey, OC University is awesome. I was like, I do agree. And then he showed me Rewind and I was like, Rewind is awesome too. And that's basically the story. So basically, if you want help with Rewind or anything like that, it is basically in partnership with OC University. So with that said, you have OC University links there on the homepage. And then here is the analyzer. So there's no replay loaded, but if I go over to my game and I just press F2, which is the hotkey to export a replay, then automatically Rewind, if I just tap back in, will... Wait. It's not detecting the replay. Okay, wait. I know why. Okay, so okay, for you, it will probably detect the replay automatically, but personally, I have my song folder separate from my actual game, because I have my songs folder on my hard drive and then I have my game on my SSD. So there's a way to set it up that is automatic, but another way that you can import the replays is to just go to File and then Open, or you can just press Control O. And then if I grab my shoot. Okay, actually, okay, let me just find another replay rather than this one. Okay, this replay. Let's see. So as soon as the map loads, which sometimes, actually, it's usually pretty instant, but I'm pretty sure it's just because I have my song folder in a different spot. Okay, anyway, this is what it looks like. Very awesome. You can see the scrub bar at the bottom, and there are lines indicating misses, slider breaks, and then also wait, are these slider breaks or 50s? Pretty sure it's. I'm pretty sure maybe it's both. This is a swervy 2 replay. Okay, anyway, pretty sure they're just slider breaks. So you can see the cursor. Okay, so yeah, so okay, let me just go to the settings option. Okay, yeah, so settings, and you can't move this box, but you can make this dimmed if you'd like, and so you can show the actual cursor, which is on by default, although personally I have it off, or if you do want to have it on, you can also make it a little smaller. Personally, I have it off, so I just show the analysis cursor, which is the thing that you see right now. Well, if I turn it off, then there's no cursor at all, but it shows exactly where the cursor was, and there are X's marking where you tapped, which I'll explain in a little bit, but you know, UR bar, scaling, background dim, stuff like that, pretty self-explanatory stuff. You can turn off the play, the difficulty graph on the play bar, and there's this thing called slider dev mode, which shows the exact ranges of the slider ball range, and then also it shows the slider ticks, which you can see in red there. So very cool. You can also change your skin. It automatically detects the ones that are in your skins folder, or you can use the default Rewind skin, which is basically just Yugen, which is a popular community skin. But yes, anyway, okay, so use the, and I'm pretty sure there are, wait, actually, shoot, I don't know where the keybinds are written now that I think about it. That's interesting. Okay, well, there's documentation in the help section. I don't actually know where the keybinds are. That is very interesting. Okay, well, there are many keybinds. So I'll tell you the ones that I do know about. So in yeah, because I've been using this program for a couple of weeks. I think actually a month or something. This program is very helpful. Okay, but anyway, so you can toggle hidden. So this replay didn't use hidden, so it's not very helpful. But if your replay did use hidden, then you can toggle it off to see exactly how you miss, which is very, very helpful. And the hotkey for that, you can press the button down here, but the hotkey for that is F, which is the same hotkey as actually selecting the hidden mod in OSU. So very recognizable keyboard shortcut. And you can change the playback speed, so helpful, and it even designates for you. It tells you which like halftime and double time speed. If you want to watch it at certain speeds, then you can watch it like that. But you can change, and you can also change those with the W and S keys, so basically WASD. You can just have your hand there because A and D are the hotkeys to jump frame by frame. So if I want to like move around, I'm just pressing the D key on my keyboard. What? That was so close. Okay, yeah. You sometimes don't even realize like how close your aim was sometimes. But okay, so the colored X's here, basically one is the left, like Z, and then the other is X. I'm pretty sure the orange one is Z. I don't think it really matters, but yeah, the colors, so that's what the colors mean, basically. But yes, okay, so yes, you can jump around and see. So I don't think you can jump to specific like objects. I think it's a planned feature that you can jump to certain objects. Oh, what? Okay, that is a miss apparently. Okay, I was trying to jump to the first miss, and this is actually a really good example of like why replay analysis is so helpful, because you might think like, oh man, I miss aim, or I keep missing this note or something like that, but look at this, I did not miss aim. My cursor was like right in the middle. Okay, that is not fair. Okay, but this makes it so obvious how you missed. And this is especially helpful for maps that are tricky for you to read, because if you're playing like a low approach rate map or something like that, it is really, really hard to tell while you're playing like how you actually missed. So I've always been a very strong advocate for watching your replay, especially for spaced streams and things like that. But it is sometimes very, very hard to tell, even from just watching the replay in game. Like there's so much value in like being able to pause the replay and like look frame by frame and have, what? How did I miss this? Are you kidding me? Nice game. Okay, yeah. Wait, was there another miss? Wait, I missed both of these? Wait, okay, look at this. Okay, so the first miss, okay, so it seems like actually I have not been misaiming much in this score. The first miss also, I left I tapped after I already left. And then these misses also, I tapped after I left, like 2 notes in a row. And this is the sort of stuff that like watching your replay is really, really helpful for. Like being able to notice patterns. Like I wonder if I did the same thing here, wherever this next miss is. Okay, this is an actual under aim, but hopefully that sort of starts to make it. Okay, look, I did the same thing again here. Like, what? Okay, I didn't even realize, when is this replay from? I don't know. I just picked a random one in my folder, but okay, yeah, I keep missing by just leaving or like tapping too late. And I think that's the kind of stuff that you can only really figure out that you're doing by watching the replay. So, and honestly, the fact that Rewind, like this program, picks up the it detects the replay file very, very conveniently. Oh, okay, in my case, it didn't. That was a bit of an awkward demonstration, but typically it does. And if you just leave Rewind open whenever you are playing OSU, and then you can also export failed replays, by the way. On the result screen, or on the fail screen, you can press F2 just like you would on the result screen. But I would highly, highly recommend checking out this program. As usual, it will be linked in the description. But yes, I do. Okay, so let's actually switch back over to OSU Laser. So goodbye, and let's talk a little bit about. Is it? Well, actually, I think this is the first time I close the game while doing a Let's Play episode. This is very interesting. All right, let's open OSU Laser, guys. Let's go. OSU Laser is awesome. This is what it looks like when it opens. Look at this. Look at this. Crazy animation. Oh, okay. I don't know why. This is a bit of a side note, but whenever I open OSU Laser, it tells me to not run it in, like, what is it? It tells me to not open it in administrator mode, but I'm not trying to, so I don't know why it tells me that. But anyway, yeah. So I also want to show you. So on OSU Laser, you can actually, let me find a map that I have a score on. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So you can actually watch your. So okay, okay, oh, okay. Wow, you can watch your replay on OC Laser. You can. There's a scrub bar basically. What? Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Okay, that's interesting. So there is a scrub bar, and I've shown this in a previous episode, but you can also scrub around in OC Laser's replay watcher. Already makes it better than stable, by the way. But you can also change the playback speed, but it doesn't have all of those analysis features that Rewind has. And admittedly, I would like to see something like Rewind in OC Laser at some point in the future, but that is sort of an afterthought for now. I think Rewind is, and also if it's an OC Laser, then like no one's gonna use it for another like year or two. So like who really cares, right? So I think Rewind is very, very helpful in the present day. I think you just download it right now and get so much value out of it. But yes, let's talk a little bit more about what exactly to look for when watching replays. So there's a couple of things. I think the replay that I showed is a really good example of one concept that I refer to as aim tapping synchronization. Wait, what map should I play? Hold on, let me find a map to play. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's play Shaw. Okay, this is a banger. This map is so good. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I gotta move my keyboard. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't think I've ever mentioned this in an episode, but I changed my keybinds temporarily. So they used to be 2 and 3 at the start of this series, and I changed them because the keys, my 2 and 3 keys on my keyboard are kind of worn down. So I have changed them until I get a new keyboard, which is hopefully coming soon. But yeah. Anyway, so a couple things to things to look out for when watching a replay. Okay, so aim tapping synchronization. That is basically the idea of so like landing your cursor on the note and then also tapping the note, but not doing it at the same time. Then obviously you're just gonna end up missing. So practicing that, and that's something to like look out for in general. Like, okay, the general theme with like when you watch your own replays is you want to obviously figure out how you missed, but like see if you can notice any patterns. Like let's say you're watching a replay of yours on like a space stream map, or like just stream map in general, and you're finding that whenever you miss, your tapping is not actually getting off. Your aim just sort of starts to fall behind, like you're not aiming fast enough. It could be, so there are many different reasons why like a certain, how do I word this? So let's say you are watching a replay and you realize that you have been under aiming streams in like the entire map. Then it could be because you are just straight up under aiming, or it could be because you're misreading. It could be because you just changed your tablet area or mouse sensitivity and you're just not used to it. Regardless, any of those things, I think you just fix that by forcing yourself to aim faster than you think you need to. But there could also be reasons like let's see, if you are aiming too slowly, it could be because you think the stream is like slower than it really is. Or I don't know, it could be like something with your tapping as well. I don't know. There are many different things, basically, is my point with like why a certain like mess up is happening in your replay. But I think being able to pick up another thing is like if you watch a replay and you notice that you always miss aim in the same exact direction. Like every time you miss a note, it's like to the left of the circle. Then you probably just want to move your tablet over to the left, or like if you're playing with mouse, then maybe just like move your mouse or something like that, move your chair, I don't know. But there are, I think, a really common like conclusion that people make when they miss is like, oh, I missed, that sucks, this map is too hard, and then they just like don't play it or something. Or like they miss and then they don't realize why, and they just keep trying to play the map over and over again anyway until like eventually they just, I don't know, hit the pattern. But the problem with that is that you end up, okay, I think you end up mind blocking easily when you do that, because if you're not putting in the focus to like figure out what you're doing wrong, then you're just gonna end up like mindlessly making the same exact mistake over and over again, which is pretty much the definition of mind block, I feel like. So just taking like, honestly, sometimes it only takes like 20-30 seconds to just like pull up the replay and rewind and like look at exactly how you messed up and just be like, okay, I did put my cursor on the note, but I had left the circle before I tapped. So in that case, either you tapped too early, or okay, either you left the note too early or you tapped too late. And that heavily depends on, it depends on like the timing of your tap. If your timing of the tap was in the 300 zone, but you, okay, I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I need to spell that out, but yes. Oh, okay. So on the topic of replay analysis, this is something I've shown in the previous episodes, but Osu Laser has this hit what is it, heat map basically of all your hits relative to the circles, which I think is very, very cool. It's not really part of replay analysis. I think obviously ideally if you have all your hits in the center of the circle, then that means that you have good fundamentals. I'm pretty sure that's what that means, but it is somewhat related to replay analysis, so I do want to point that out again. But yeah, also, so you can't, at least not presently, you can't export your replays in Osu Laser, which is why I was unstable at the start of this episode. But yeah, unfortunately, Osu Laser and Rewind do not necessarily blend just yet, but probably in the future, if you're watching this in the far, far future, then I'm sure they do. But see, let's find one more map to play. Okay, so a couple of things. I think just like, if you want to get better at analyzing your own replays and gameplays, then I would say just having a very good understanding of like the different kinds of skills out there, and like what skills, how did I miss? How did I miss? Just like understanding all the different skills in the game and how they connect to each other is really, really valuable for like analyzing your own replays, because you could watch your own replay and, you know, use the analysis cursor and be like, okay, I don't know, sometimes it's very hard to tell like what the root of the issue is, and understanding all the different skills in the game is, I think, the best like way to get better at that. And speaking of which, okay, so that was actually the original purpose of Osu PhD, which, by the way, if you guys have not seen that video, then I'm not sure how you got to this video, because yeah, you should watch Osu PhD. That'll be linked in the top right corner thingy and also in the description. But yes, please watch that video right after this one. But yeah, the original like purpose behind Osu PhD was to sort of visualize how all the skills connect to each other. Mostly so that you could like, okay, let's say you're trying to get better at streaming, for example, and if you just look at the chart, it will help you visualize like all the different skills that go into it, so you can do your own self-assessment of your gameplay and be like, okay, I want to get better at streaming. My tapping speed is okay, but my flow aim, for example, is like really, really bad. My aim is very unstable. Then that's the sort of stuff that like you need to understand the different skills that go into streaming in order to know what to work on to get better at it. And similarly, when you're watching your replay of a stream map, it helps to know the different like aspects of play that go into streaming in order to like, I don't know, analyze the replay properly, or like figure out what the root cause of your issue is. Oh, 1/3, look at this 1/3. Oh my god. Oh, I missed. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Definitely please check out Rewind. I'm a very strong advocate for watching replays, as I mentioned earlier, so dude, I bet. Okay, a really big thing. Oh wait, okay, look at this. Look at this jump. This cross screen jump. It's random. It's so random in this map. This is like the most memorable pattern in this map to me. Look at that jump. Okay, anyway, I think a really strong reason why I advocate so much for watching your own replay is because, okay, like during the so in this map in the 1-3 section, the way I missed, I actually have no idea how I missed. Okay, let me just watch the replay and see if I can find it. But even if you're watching like in the laser client, okay, and you skip to it, I don't know where it is. Also, laser is a bit funky with skipping forward because it has to like load the whole map. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a thing in the future. Okay, let's watch this. But you can't pause, okay? Okay, I have no idea how I missed. I'm pretty sure I just like didn't aim fast enough because I'm pretty sure my tapping was okay. Also, I'm pretty sure I need offset because I've just been hitting like really late. Okay, or really early. That's besides the point. Okay, anyway, hopefully my points in this episode were clear. Definitely. Oh, dude, Peng's avatar. Let's go, Peng. Peng's a beast. Okay, anyway, yes, hopefully my points in this episode were clear, and also, as I mentioned throughout this episode, if you've been ignoring me telling you to download Rewind, please just go download it. It's very, very helpful. Nothing bad will happen. Actually, only good things will happen if you start using Rewind in your day-to-day Osu gameplay. But with that, if you have future suggestions for topics for these videos, please leave them in the comments because I do read all the comments on these videos. And if you are watching in the future, please check out my channel, watch my future videos. Honestly, watch my previous videos too, even if you're watching this right after it came out. But yes, with that, see you guys next time.